Sometimes you walk into a crowded room. People laugh, talk, move with ease, and somehow you feel like you're not fully there. The warmth passes through you. You think you'd feel better if someone simply met your eyes, but no one does. Then a quiet voice whispers, "Am I overreacting? Or do people really not see me? So where does this voice come from? And more importantly, is it truly that people don't notice you? Or is it something you've carried for years?" Feeling invisible doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly, in moments so small no one else notices. You stand by the door as a child, listening to adults, yet no one invites you in. At the dinner table, voices rise and fall, but you stay silent. Because every time you speak, someone interrupts. So you swallow your words. You try again another day. And here, not now. Eventually, a thought settles. It's fine if I stay quiet. No one listens anyway. Psychologists call this learned invisibility. Your voice softens, your presence shrinks, not because you want to disappear, but because speaking feels both possible and dangerous. But here's the question. Are these thoughts truly yours, or defenses you built long ago to survive? This sense of invisibility comes from two deep roots. First, emotional responses you never received. When the attention or validation you needed didn't come, your brain concluded, "I must not matter." Children don't blame circumstances. They blame themselves, trying to make sense of the silence. Second, a survival strategy. Some cope by raising their voices, others by fading into the background. Your strategy may have been staying quiet, blending in, keeping peace. Psychologists call this the invisibility defense, because to a child, being noticed can mean being judged or rejected. Moments of being laughed at, dismissed, or told, "Don't exaggerate," made invisibility feel safer. As an adult, people do notice you less, not because you're unworthy, but because childhood strategies become adult behavior. You have ideas in meetings, but stay quiet, so no one expects you to speak. With friends, you listen more than you talk, becoming the quiet one. When boundaries are crossed and you don't react, people assume you have none. From the outside, you seem calm and easygoing. Inside, you think, "I wish someone would ask how I'm doing." And the painful part, the more you step back, the more others do too. What once protected you now isolates you. Invisibility isn't a flaw. It's an adaptation, a defense that once worked. But now, silencing yourself doesn't protect you. Withdrawing doesn't make you safer. It makes you lonelier. You need to tell yourself, "The mechanism that once protected me is now beginning to imprison me." Change rarely arrives as a big breakthrough. It starts quietly. Just once today, ask, "Why am I afraid of being seen?" Then take one small step. Tell a friend what you think. Share one idea in a meeting. Send a message without apologizing for existing. This isn't forcing yourself. It's making room for yourself. And whisper, "What I say matters." Because that whisper belongs to the child who stayed silent for too long. You're not invisible. You've been hiding because you didn't want to be hurt again. Now you can step out, slowly and gently. Before you say, "I'm fine," look at how you truly feel. That alone is enough to loosen the first crack in the wall of invisibility. And if this video helped you see yourself more clearly, that's why this channel exists. To understand your inner world, recognize old patterns, and make space for who you are becoming. If you want to continue this journey, you're welcome to stay. If you want to subscribe, the door is always open.